Hello guys, I'm Angel.
And I'm Alex from the Reality Podcast.
Alright, so today what are we talking about?
Today we talk about the misrepresentation of guys in the society, or boys, or whoever. I just feel like as guys, we're not represented well.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, Mr. Alex here is here to speak up for the man.
Yeah, here to speak for the boy child.
For the boy child, for the guys.
Whether from mental health, whether about money, whether about our rights, and so on. I just feel like there's a gender inequality. Yeah, what's kind of my privileges akawanda.
Such is,
for example, let's say in a relationship, they expect me to provide handiga, but when it comes to you,
even from Bible days, men were supposed to provide for the woman. So you cannot reverse that.
But at the end of the day, what are you bringing to the relationship? You're not going to provide with the money, but you can also provide with maybe...
I give you peace of mind.
Really?
Yeah. Alright, even I'm like that. I'm literally cool and laid back and stuff.
You're not going to but time, man, with the time, you're not going to at the same time, you're expected the guy around the provide. Do you know what happens? A guy around that is if you're consistent with what you are doing.
Alright, maybe I have a different opinion or a different dating experience.
Okay.
What are those things that I'm providing for my woman?
So when it comes to providing, for example, you're at your age, I can't say that I'm providing my sweets. At your age, wakuda boots, wakuda hembe, wakuda maybe my outings and so on. To me, that is providing. In your definition, that is what is called a providing man. So at the end of the day, I go extra mile to provide what you want.
So you are providing.
Problem is
is it just me that's enjoying or we are both enjoying? Is it like kuti unondipa mari unditi baby enda outwing kana kuti patikuenda outwing ati
tukuenda tise out, but at the end of the day pabhedhe rangu unonditengera boxer kana nepama excuse.
That's like
I can even afford the boxer. Show me your creativity side. Show me what you can do.
And I have shown you buying a boxer. So I downgrade my gifts we must not give that.
I'm not downgrading. It's about the quality, the effort.
I think it comes into discussion, the type of women you date. Okay, you can't expect you to be dating mwana kana source of income then you expect good miracles.
It's not about doing my miracles or like doing something to the extraordinary. Do you know you can do a lot with the mind? What can I do to expect now? It becomes more about the gift.
This is Zimbabwe and this is Africa. Ladies here are hardly creative.
Do you know what as a guy October? I can start planning now. Invested in someone. You can do anything. A guy who is in love can do anything for a lady. That's why love it only means that maybe I could you can do a lot. No matter what I'm coming no corner number 8 I don't put she don't corner she don't corner so on but I'm scanning up my excuses so
but sometimes it's not about that. Saka, what I'm saying is same scan and I'm one of those girls who doesn't look forward to material things in a relationship. I'm kind of independent, kind of. So I do my own nails, I do my own hair. I'm literally talented. I literally have a business that I run and this someone we're getting to economic empowerment when I enter into a relationship, right? But here is where I'm kind of difficult to manage. As my boyfriend, I can make time to see you and stuff, but you will not superimpose yourself on my plans.
Okay.
You understand?
Yeah.
Because inini I'm not here for you badly. Maybe vasikana vamunopa mari vaendo vamunomuzoti akakuti kamuti jump and but how high you jump and stuff. But when it comes to independent woman unofana to understand kuti in as much as musikana uyu I want to meet her. Yes, she has her own things zvada kuita. Saka we meet pakati. Haunditi you want to see me Monday to Friday and you expect it to be available every single day and every single time. I can't because I have things. Kubalansa kudi. Yeah, let's meet in the middle. Saka you don't say musikana asinga kude won't meet you. Kuda, but then I have other things to take care of.
But there will be signs.
Signs like what?
Kutujamuka, unotaura pedza week ungoti ndione shamu neshingopa message chichakadaro. Chingora ncheka.
I think it's easy. Plus, I'm like, you know, there's one thing I've learned. Like from life, from seeing things, maybe from experiencing them. When a lady is always available for a guy, you start to take those women for granted. Musatombode kunyepa. Musikana wekuti every time you pawangofona asvika, pawangoti asvika, she's always there. Pawasend a message, she's fast to reply. Pawangomsenda ipapo. Like, don't you get tired with that?
It depends with the person. But Ninika, I actually appreciate love and affection from my lady. And I'm people say, Kanoti Urugita Chi, it's good, why is that? She cares about you. Do you know what? It's your follower like the Western my teachings from another entertainment. Yeah, somebody to say hey, do this. No, this is real life. Rukona.
Yo, I can only call when I'm receiving calls. So to the guy that doesn't call, I don't call. To the guy who calls.
You need to tell for the brotherhood, alright? Kuti isusuka tinotozvidawo. Usambofunga kuti ndikazomfonera mfutsu wangu ndikamudai dede anozondicheka for granted. Ukasamutotizonondida unoziya sei?
It is what I'm saying is akafumba mwendiani.
Mana.
No, just answer me. I'm going somewhere with this.
Ndakakupfimba because I was now nana kutsvaga companionship.
Right. So ndiwaka ndipimba nditi. Saka iwewe when you approach me, I expect you to start showing me how much you value me. You understand? So great. When you do, I will reciprocate.
Yeah.
And panekuti jonisho, you're the one who approach me. Most guys have this tendency, and when you were pursuing a lady, you were all over your DM, all over your calls, texts and stuff, all over your life. But once she says yes, you go silent. Like you have won the lottery, you like water nyarara unoshaika panju. So even when it comes to that situation, I start to drop back. But maybe he doesn't want me anymore. Maybe punish and who can carry it. You understand?
Okay. Alright. I think it depends. Like Makasangana say, do you know what I can about to a person as then out of last notompimba notangodanana nayandida. Then there's a difference between ngoti munhu ndakatanga from months before and then ogena interest then notangotarana mchana and then we date rukona. There's a difference between last and the actual love rukona. So penozokudeta ndakakuda through last week I get what I want quickly and then I leave because apana my feelings angaripo. There was no emotional connection. But if you study a guy, like if a guy approaches you and you study him.
But you guys are so good at pretending. It's hard to know kuti this guy is just after, like, you can't even see kuti this guy is after.
No. You guys are good at pretending.
You are.
Everyone pretends. Even chereo poeta ngodani face wakuyoka. Waitombo nyipurotsenga like kamurungu. So but now you can actually tenga your actual self, like.
I don't fake. I don't fake.
Chirama laughter. Okwambona like even chiro on my phone call. No namu nacha ngot hello chichichi akango kata watangotara.
Okay, so, guilty as charged. I do that. Like I literally feel kuti can drip out whether and call or I'm sending a voice note. My voice actually changes.
So
but it's for everyone. For me it's for everyone. Munhu wese ndakambosendera audio in my phone akatombocomplain kuti please taurisa
kutonoza like you're in UK or something.
Yeah, zvinowanika. Alright, saka inini I'm saying kuti imwe mupaite unge ndimi you are the perfectionist, then we are the sinners in this thing.
No.
Both of us, we should maybe when you should make a compromise. Tosangana pakati. And let me say, for example, the story I was talking about here, I might be busy and then I tell you I'm busy and instead of wanting to see me 5 days a week and now compromise maybe you see me 2 or 3 days in a week.
Okay.
Because I cannot keep on living and do for quit. At the end of the day, I'm providing. Yeah, I'm providing for you, Sarah, you must see me.
In Brungotara, alright, relationship and then a girl wakusleka chichichi. Do you know that kind of chikude niggas not affect mentally? And you know, ndokunenyaze mental health. As it is, being a guy is very hard, especially in Zimbabwe, especially maybe when young. So get future or to get na.
So I remember you guys just wake up and assume that being a girl is easy.
No, I'm not saying that it's easy, but as a guy, wakatongozvara uri pazero. Yo tomborinani, urimskana, and then society tends to treat you ngatichi very lenient, very softer than me as a guy. Urofesi yo kana wakatozvaro yoka une background yakasheka a little handiga, and then now you have to work harder kana uri chikoro because uri kuti ndogokwanisa kugadzira future nyichi, and then you have to look for a job. Kana utsvaga musikana aka unongatochiwa because wasikana aka, let's be honest, munoda mukomana ari bo for security purposes. Let's be honest.
Speak on behalf of you and your woman. Please don't include all of us.
Mira. Because what happens that can you done mukomana kana mukomana ka approach aka, your friends will ask you, "Aneta nezvechi?"
Yeah, definitely.
So no pressure to know every guy should be somewhere in life. It stresses me. So can and then you also.
But you know that kind of mind you have, I feel like it doesn't only apply to men. Yeah. It must also apply to ladies at some point. You know, ladies must not wait to go to know it rushing. You understand? But I understand that's how society is. Kuti muskana kangokura, maybe she goes to school and stuff. Then the end goal is to get married. But this is not the time for that. You understand? But as a woman in this age and era, you must have two twako.
Marriage is for big plan. Marriage is first for big plan. That's your plan.
What are you?
Yo, unama looks. You can slay. You can find a good boyfriend. Kana wada. Anotokuro wada kana nas. Not your face. It's difficult. Amana. And then on some relationship.
Listen, you good in why must women just always have good situation? You must be married. It's like your phobic plan. Like what if life gets tough? I can just look for someone to marry me. Why do you look at us like that?
Women empowerment iriko, but at the end of the day, those is really yo kasia chikoro nasi yo kanotaka didi nika wakoda kudi.
In an uncle, literally, I'll go in the streets and I'll go,
but
like I can literally live my entire life in here. Why not?
Anyway.
All right. And then I've seen my chick, and she has entered into a mini relationship. But I'm asking her to I know that and stuff like that. But because she's a hustler, she always come up anyway. I know I've seen women in abusive homes and relationships unable to get out because they don't have a means to make it out there.
But let's be honest, one example your papa, she's in many relationships.
Yes! But what gives her the courage to walk away?
Fine.
What gives her the courage to walk away is the ability to know that I can take care of myself. You understand? If you don't have that ability to walk away to say, I don't need a man in my life, can also not marry up to what you know, take a bando as a woman.
But let's be honest. I
do, but like not as an economic empowerment enhancement program. You understand? And this could have remember
guy should be a provider. What other one?
Oh, even I said, could you show this one? Even when I'm scanning on the movie my issues because I'm going to be you understand? In an personally, I panic in the Janati Mukoman and Alright,
really?
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Murasho.
I can literally zvinhu zvese hapana chandoti handikwanise kuchiita. As long as I want it in my life, I can do it for myself.
Okay.
And the fact yekuti he's now doing it for me, yeah, it's out of his love again. But literally, even if he stops, let me say kuti nyangwe airtime chaiyo asi mekuti zvonizvo akasatonditengera airtime ndotogara ndiri offline cause and the airtime, you understand?
Yeah, at least you are different. Tell that to your sisters out there.
I was telling them, that's when I was saying kuti zvonizvo inini as a woman we must have that mentality kuti zvonizvo whether I have in my life a man in my life or not, it must not make a difference on how I live my life, on the quality of the life that I live. You understand? Hauti dasawa kutanga kudya sadza no, actually sadza takutotaura nezvekumba kwenyu kuti mubikirwa zvinhu zvakaita sei. Hatingati wakushayikwa online nenyaya yekuti mukomana waungoinaye hausisina kana kuti mukomana wako anokutengera bando. Not like that. Bando is the basic thing a woman can have.
Like bando, and then man, at least utengero booze yacheko.
Yes.
And then baby that happened in 1 week.
And then the other thing, I think like the other thing, feeling pressure and stuff is living outside your means. You are out there to impress the streets. Like literally, if I show you what my hair is looking like now, you run away. But I live my life for me. I'm okay with who I am.
Yeah.
I'm okay with what I have. You understand? I'm not out there to impress anyone.
Okay.
Yeah, that's me. I'm living within my means.
You're authentic.
I'm not here to impress you guys or I'm not here for that.
Right.
I'm here to stay true to myself. You understand?
You're trying to stay true to yourself.
Yes.
That's good. Alright, let's go. I feel like they're struggling in that. Do you know that men are in depression? They're stressed. Do you know that?
Yeah, I do that.
Panangari lolo votangoti anenge asikashandiri unombozera kuti zvechiitika mubrain make kazinoti achandiri face wangu.
That I understand. But what, right, let's not make it a relationship issue. But what I think is when a man is going through something, if you have a woman in your life, it's better to share. You understand? Because you don't expect me to guess that you are going through something when you don't tell me.
That's a fact.
So if you go quiet on me, I will start to assume, but if you tell me what's actually going on, I can understand. And I can actually give you maybe a way out, a leeway, or some advice to help you. So maybe men, when you go through stuff, don't be like the alpha male who say, I can have this out. But you go, wow, don't you try my moods, wow, don't you end.
Alright, what happens is that what I like about you, you're free-minded. You actually think out of the box. But what happens that when a guy are stressing, nothing like ndinoema zari week mfeso chiri kuona okwanisa kuzondona like ndiri munhu anokwanisa kudilana maproblems angu ndega single-handedly watondijaja uri kuona.
Let me ask you.
Yeah, ask me.
Why are you dating toxic women?
It's not just about me, but zvinotoitika kuna vakomana vakawanda uri kuona munotijaja.
Alright, why would you date someone who doesn't understand you? I think understanding each other is a basic thing in a relationship.
Yeah.
Like pipe pamne mshiti pa stage tikuzivana pipe nechizivana chii kana uchizo danine munhu unyatsoona kuti uyu handinzwisisi
mazano zvatonetsa unotongodana then wanoiki hapana kumbozisana hapana kumbotaurirana about yourself zvokutodaro chichi kungoti ndakufarira sha ndaona namba dzako from ningi takutodata chichi. No problem itika mazuva ano. We are not actually sitting down introducing yourself, talking about our lives chichi. We are rushing rukona. So ndo panozoita zvekuti unozodata vanhu toxic. But even still chero mukadata from good stages pangori kastigma kemental health kekuti vakomana they suffer in silence. And I feel like wasikana imi muri nani, you can always go kuna chomi Alexander dai chichi kunyaradzana handi totengera script but same face.
So maybe you have a problem with maybe you don't have each other's backs. Because if you have maybe like us women, the way we have each other's backs, you can actually get like unokwanisa kutaura anything with your friend. You understand?
Yeah.
I have a friend where I can tell any and everything, and she can tell me any and everything, and from that I feel lighter. Okay, then I feel like as men you must also establish that kind of system whereby you can talk about anything without you guys judging each other.
Okay.
You understand?
Yeah.
But the stigma part, it comes from you.
Alright.
The weak man part, it comes from you guys. You understand?
So saka kunyarara in silence is not being alpha.
What's being alpha when you are hurting deeply?
From what you understand, do you want an alpha male?
I feel like one alpha male one ego. There's no such thing. Pride.
So what do you think is an actual alpha male?
There was this data that I saw. It's normal when a woman pays the bills. It's a normal thing, basic thing, and it's normal for a woman to pay a bill. She's not an alpha. She's not independent. She's not something like that.
Right.
She's just being a normal human being. A normal human being must take care of like same as Varun, and there's nothing impressive about you saying, hey, I'm an alpha male, hey, I do these things, I don't do these things. You're just a human being. It's really normal. But way back, you see, your mind is making you feel like you are now big. You are now maybe untouchable. You are above society. That's why you see, Kuti, when you encounter challenges, you can't talk about them because you have put yourself on a certain level. Emotionally damaged.
So what are you open?
Be humble. Just live your life. Apana alpha ningi. There was a point in my life. Actually, someone humbled me. There was a point in my life when I thought, I'm this big person because I don't beg, I don't what and stuff. Then there was this status it's normal.
Sure.
It's normal for a woman to pay a bill. I also independent. I also Wakanda. I also Black Panther. You're not. Just and look at
this guy is the same. Else is calling me 24/7. AGG is the same. Maybe
and that's why it comes back to get to know who you are dating first.
Okay.
Because when I talk to the relationship out there, and they claim good love, there was one thing I had. There's this lady. So the guy is in uni. So the lady so every day the guy says, I'm coming back home. She's like, I'm like, what is she expecting? Are you going to work? Even if you're going to work, is it every day that you must bring something home for your wife?
Alright.
Is it every day?
It's not every day.
You understand? So this guy is just struggling with modules in university. And maybe and every day, what are you expecting?
My relationship expectations, so sometimes they expect more of food. Do you know is a guy let me be honest, Dandiga. Is a guy time young and then be affectionate with me in whatever way you can. Be feminine, Dandiga. I'm a gangster. You are a girl, so you should be feminine. You should know how to treat your girl, Dandiga.
We never went to school for that. It
just means it to be human.
And I'm saying, ladies expect a lot from guys. Because then I don't expect it. Like literally, I expect nothing. Because there's one thing I learned the harsh way. Expectations, they fuck you up.
They kill everything.
They fuck you up.
problem ndeyekuti wasikana wema-standards iwo zita rako watoti inoda mukomana nemota, they should be working, they should be getting this and this. At my age watondiomesera sha, watondidowngrade, watoverlooka potential yangu.
I've stepped over you inini. Yeah, inadate vanhu vane future. I just don't. Munhu anotoona kuti uyo zvake hati munhu kana vision.
Yeah, iba right.
No.
Unofana kuonera chichi.
Unofana kutoona. Like pangozvitaura pepe when you're getting to know each other. Maybe I just have this ability to read minds. Kuti ndikakuona kuti you're online 24/7, I get worried. A man online 24/7
aringobatika
ari kumboita nezvei. Like I send a message, you straight away reply. But when I get a man kuti zvanzvo, he has a timetable. From this time to this time he's online. From this time to this time he's probably busy doing that. I'm not saying kuti as a man now start pretending now to be busy. You know people like that. Kuna anenge akutofeka kuva busy kwachona. But I'm saying kuti as a man unozvekuita uchingoswire uri kumba uchingo hash. If you're a man in your 20s, right? Aiwa hapana kwazviri kubatana. If you're a man in your 20s unongoswira uri kumba zvinhu zvese unoitwa nana mama and stuff, then on top of that wakuda unoda girlfriend, then you are a simp. You're weak.
Life is like a spoon. Nobody knows so much.
Life is like a spoon. I think it's like a window, right?
But no tell me kuti ndruchenga na mama chichi but comes the time kuti nofana zoti chichazobuda mumbara chazotanga kudino pana zvangu. So be patient with me.
Patient with you?
Yeah, be patient with me, Sha.
24/7 uri online, be patient with you. I like don't have that patience.
No,
I don't entertain laziness.
No, I'm just saying kuti maybe zvandinakira, maybe uri bo, maybe ambodita, maybe munangari bo.
No, it's not. There's one thing I'm very particular about. I don't carry my experiences from a previous relationship into the next. But you understand? That's why if I'm saying good, I'm dating someone and then maybe we break up for some reason of some sort, I take time. You understand? And in gotten about I take time.
But msaka sike mazoti rula ofuga kuti hapana zvari kuita. Gangster chinotraya sha.
Gangster chinotraya nooneka kuti gangster iri kutraya.
Nooneka sei?
Arinotooneka. Hapana anditombonide ma-spiritual eyes kuti ndizvione kuti iri gangster iri kutraya.
Okay.
Even sometimes the way you talk, paunoya kuti tiemuganga, that was the time I laughed so hard. Someone akauya, then I was like, splash, like, splash, yes. Auntie, forgive me for splashing water into your DM. Auntie, what was I? And I'm like, what is this?
No,
it was sort of like he got my number from somewhere, right? So he came, and this was his approach. Akauya, they was like putting to my emoji to and they forgive me for splashing water into your DM. Can we get to know each other once I'm off the floor? And I'm like, yeah, what is this?
My buzz.
Like, even in Yango 907, I wouldn't go for that kind of thing. As it's a no. You understand? Like, I'm in my 20s, I did. So I expect maybe if someone is coming to me, they are coming with a mature mind. Not that. Shandis Kwakuma. My 14-year-old. Not when you're approaching a grown woman like me. A grown woman like me.
Okay,
it doesn't work like that.
I just feel like topic here, what we're talking about here needs more time. But unfortunately, you need to go to a manira. I'm always the guy on the run.
Yo. I could not pretend like I'm busy.
I'm real.
You're not pretending to be busy. It's okay.
Anyway,
it's okay.
Okay, so guys, that was me, Alex, on the Reality Podcast, and I was happy to talk with you, the audience, and I was happy to speak with Angel. She's a good presenter. Very job.
Thank you.
So guys, be sure to also follow the Reality Podcast on YouTube. I'm available there, even on Instagram, in Facebook, and even on TikTok. And I hope to see you. Goodbye guys. Bye.
Subscribe to our YouTube channel.
Exactly.
Subscribe.